Hello everyone, this is Shannon Pyle with Cinderella's Mice. I have been up since um trying to think here when I woke up. Okay, so I have been up since 2 a.m. I have my turkey in the oven. I'm gonna smoke it and put it on the smoker. Um so we've had a lot of rain here and my bushes out front have a lot of overgrowth and kind of grew into this smoker area. I don't have time to prune them, and I'm not feeling really well. The weather just doesn't have me feeling, I don't think I could do all that heavy lifting and that kind of a thing, and shouldn't be. So, I have my turkey in the oven. I really kicked its ass. I put a lot of stuffing in it. I got sausage stuffed on the underside. I am really looking forward to it. So let's take a look and see what's going on with it. Um, it is now 4:21 my time. It would be either 6:30 or 7:30 on East Coast time. I'm gonna flip us around. This has just been sensational. This right here is just a nice little tidy up of the green bean casserole that I made. This is just going to be a traditional Thanksgiving, not a whole lot of sides, but we're going to have all the trimmings. This in here, look at that baby. Oh my Lord, that's a good looking turkey. This is Butterball, and I love Butterball. So I'm going to have to get ready to baste her. I'm one of those. I do not like to get dressed up. I never did. I like to be comfortable. I like to just eat throughout the day, watch Christmas movies, and just be so relaxed and thankful. I'm trying to zoom out. Sorry, guys. Zoom in to zoom out. Let's try and bring that back. There we go. She is looking like a good bird. I love Thanksgiving. I don't care if people show up or not. I know what I'm going to do. And, I'm a holiday person. I love the holidays. My hair is just such a mess. I really apologize for that. Nothing's cooperating with it. Okay, let's get this turkey basted. All right. But like I said, I just like people to be comfortable. I'm not one to get all dressed up and that kind of a thing. Drives me crazy to do that. So, what I'm going to be doing is we're just going to be having our stuffing. We're going to be having sausage. We're going to be having green bean casserole and mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to do a country sausage gravy that's going to go nicely over all of it. And I am so happy about this. Usually I can get into the sides with the mac and cheese. I have a greens recipe that is just out of this world and it's very special. I don't share it. You kind of got to know the person who shared it with you because it's beloved. So, like I said, I do greens, mac and cheese, cornbread, and coleslaw. Cauliflower and white sauce is another great one. And I just have sides everywhere during during Thanksgiving, and I just love having it done to where you can enjoy it all day. This is what I love to do. So right now I'm just basting it. God, this is a gorgeous turkey. I love it when things turn out nice. This is nice. So I'm basting her down. I got a lot of stuffing in it. She's plumping up nicely. I'm cooking her in the cast iron. When I smoke stuff, I do it in the cast iron, so it's really cured well. It's over 20 years old. It really adds a lot of good flavor. Holy moly. We are juicy in here. We are looking good in here. I am very happy. I also look forward to, I want to do turkey a la king this year. And turkey soup, turkey sandwiches, turkey salads, all the after stuff that this bird is just this wealth of meat, that it provides. So I'm just checking in, and I've invited my brother over. Hey, we got 5 people in here. Hello, you guys. I've been up since 2 a.m. and I'm loving it. I did not think that I was going to really get into this, and I am. So I got these hand mittens because I have a hard time with the big heavy gloves. I end up dumping stuff. So these are a wonderful, neat little handy thing here. Hi there, Tracy. Hi, Wyatt. How are you guys? Happy Thanksgiving. This is what a turkey looks like when you kick its ass right. Okay, I shoved those legs. I shoved those wings. I bent things around. I maneuvered that turkey, and we got her looking good. The stuffing is looking great. She's a good golden brown, and you can best believe I got every bit of stuffing I could possibly get in there. So I didn't think that I was going to be, I thought that this was going to be a daunting, one of those daunting, like one of those things that you really have to push yourself through to get through. And, I was like, I just don't like living like that. And so, the best plan you can have is what you're going to do. What do you want to do? Not what everybody else is going to be doing, but what you're going to be doing. And every year I've had a turkey on the table, because I decided, well, I know what I'm going to do. And everybody else is, they're invited if they want to come. If they don't want to come, I know what I'm going to do. It's important for me to, have if I don't have something, most of the time it's because of me, right? And just the holidays are very important to me. I'm a holiday person. And I can rest assure you, I have had a turkey on the table every Thanksgiving, and I'm so thankful for that. And I'm thankful for the willingness of that, A lot of times, you get invited places, they got sides you can't stand. You're just there going through the motions. Yeah, I ain't that one. If I want to enjoy something thoroughly, I got to be able to be the one that's behind the wheel. I got to wield that ship. I got to be in the wheelhouse. And that starts in our own homes first, believe it or not. If it's not practical, it's not spiritual, if I'm disturbed by a person, place, or thing, it's because I'm not accepting it as being exactly the way it is. And with that being said, so quit waiting for other people to change. If I'm not invited somewhere, that's never going to change. If I have people who are wishy-washy and are, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might stay, I might not, fuck that. All right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a turkey on my table. You are invited. It starts at this time. Usually everything's done by 11 a.m. And, either suit up or show up. I don't know, but I know what I'm going to do. Right. And I got to take ownership of, this is just how this is, and I'm living my best life, and I'm so glad I got into this. So I am doing this is probably one of the smallest turkeys I've ever done. It's 16 pounds. The biggest turkey I've done is 24 pounds. Why? Because I like stuffing. The bigger the bird, the bigger the cavity, the more I can just stuff that in there. Um, and really just enjoy, um, enjoy that works and the tradition of what makes a really good feast, a feast and a meal. And I'm just really thankful and I'm so excited and I feel like a kid in a candy store. Um, what's everybody doing? How's everybody tonight? I see Tyler. Tyler, cool dad, flu. Is that foo or you're right? You guys are just great. So I don't know what's going on with my chat, but I can't see. Um, Hello, Tyler, cool dad. How is your Thanksgiving going so far? What are you doing to make your Thanksgiving everything you want it to be? Say you like Coca-Cola and you're going to a place that doesn't have it. Are you going through a drive-through? I would. Pooh, happy Thanksgiving. I love you. You're getting ready for work. Girl, I kicked that turkey's ass. All right. I maneuvered its legs and its wings and that sucker is stuffed. It's tucked and it is in the oven. Ooh. I love you, sweetheart. I hope you got my message about Dollar Tree's free shipping. What I do is I get the body washes, I get the lotions, I get the sponges, all of it. In fine print, it says up to $50 in free shipping. So what I do is I'll place an order and it'll be like a couple cases of body wash. Pay for it, go in and do another order, get the lotions, that kind of a thing. I want you to get in on that. I want anybody who's a subscriber on my page, I want you to get in on that because it is daunting trying to go to the Dollar Tree, and being helpless like whatever's on that shelf. I can't live like that. I can't function like that. I gotta have some foundation items of what I put in my baskets, and it is the bath bombs, the lotions, the body wash, the body sponge, of the Spa Luxury line. And those are the basics. And then everything else, you're just adding flowers, you're doing your shred, adding little adornments. That is the foundation of the basket. So I hope you get it on that. It's Black Friday. Their free shipping, I think, ends Sunday. So what they do is they do it like 4 times a year. The next one isn't going to be until Easter. Easter is going to be the next one when we can stock up and take advantage of that full shipping, of that free shipping. You definitely want to order your heavier items. You got headbands, the spa with the bows. By the way, those bows are eye cloths. So they pull out and the women can use them, as eye cloths or facial cloth. So I want you guys to know about all that too. So what are you going to do? It's okay to be selfish. I want to talk about a healthy part of being selfish. And it's going to be, if you want that Coca-Cola, go through that drive-through, man. Go that extra mile for yourself just to get yours in. I've done that. Usually when I would go to functions, I'd bring what I want. Just make sure I get a little bit of something what I want, and then what I don't get, I make sure I do get that. If I do go to other functions and stuff, you best believe I do make my own turkey. When I go to other places, it's to, socialize and meet and be within people. I did pumpkin pie last night and I made these cute little leaves and put it on the sides of the crust. I love how that turned out. But we only have one life to live, what little of it we have, and I want everybody to take full advantage and enjoy whatever gets you. If you want a Snickers bar, please stop and get one. If you want a couple, get them. I want you to be happy with this day and be in thanks and in gratitude. I'm sampling the Dollar Tree hydration packets. It's sugar-free Kool-Aid basically. And my God, those are good. So I did a picture of strawberry kiwi and then another one of fruit punch right here in my, I got this on Dollar General's 75% off. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You know, whatever is going to make your day, I want you to have that. But because Thanksgiving is so important to me, resentment is a bitch to deal with. You know, when you're dealing with resentments, what it is it's you're taking the poison and expecting the other person to die. Thanksgiving is so important to me. I got to have certain things with it, and that is my own turkey. It's my own stuffing, it's my own gravy, it's my own everything. And I'm so happy. You know, I'm much more happier that way. If I want to roll sides, which I'm probably going to do, which means if I, you know, like, so I'm doing green bean casserole, stuffing, sausage, mashed potatoes, sausage gravy. What's going to happen is when we get into these leftovers, I'm just going to bake, you know, put mac and cheese. In a couple days, I'm going to do the cauliflower and the white sauce, you know, and just really fully be like, you know, wow, what a feast. I could not have made this any better. I got the trash out. Trash is important to me. That sucker is out into the curb. You know, the turkey wrapping and all that kind of stuff, all that is out to the curb. So I have a nice clean kitchen and I can just keep working through. I did my pumpkin pie yesterday, so it's going to be delicious for today. Things that have a way of, it's time to wrap the turkey in foil. Things like if I do green bean casserole and put it in the refrigerator the night before, it has some time to marinate a bit. You know, and that's a part of like that prep work. So when the turkey's done and I let it set for a few, that's when I go in and put the sides in the oven. Um, God, I'm just so thankful, you guys. Just feeling that gratitude. It's okay. It is okay to thoroughly enjoy your Thanksgiving. It's okay to be a pig. That's what a feast is about, you know. Thoroughly enjoy your thing, do your thing. So I just want to know how everybody else is doing tonight. I just wanted to check in. My hair is just a mess. I'm losing my hair again, and it sucks. It's just breaking. It's getting very dry, brittle. And then what'll happen is like a clump, like over here, will grow in, and it's got like lots of calyx and stuff. And I'm working really hard with it. So, I guess I'm grateful I have some. All right, let's go get this turkey covered up. Does anybody have any, I know some people like to go to the movies, kind of a thing. Let's check in on this. Okay, we want to be very careful when we open this oven because it's got a lot of juices and broth and it creates steam in the oven. And if you're not careful with how you open it, you're going to get flash burn, and we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm behind the oven door and I'm going to burp it just a bit, let that some of that steam out, get behind it. Oh my Lord, that turkey. Nothing could be better. I have a butterball turkey. It said it's a 16 pounder. This is the biggest turkey I think I have ever seen. It is a fit turkey. I really kicked its ass this morning. Can you tell? All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it. So I'm gonna bring you guys up here. I've got my extra large. I've got my extra large tin foil, and I use this for smoking out on my. It's like a big green egg, but it's cast iron. It's my favorite. This is extra wide. Everything we need. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap her up, and she's got 2 more hours to go. And then I'm going to put the green bean casserole in, and doing our potatoes. Gravy. So thankful. So, yeah, hey, I want you guys, if you want a Carl's Jr. Western Bacon Cheeseburger, by God, go get one. It's okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, I'm going to get a good amount on here. I feel like this part is important because the stuffing has had time to toast up. But this is covering it is going to keep everything good, keep everything tender, and then help that stuffing just reabsorb all that good broth and juices and stuff like that. All right, let me make sure I got the love handle. There's one. Here's another one. This sucker is looking good. But it's okay to be selfish, you know. My God wants me to be happy with my life and wants me to do. You know, I don't need to be an ego and, you know, it's like, you know, make your own turkey, have your own day. If you want extra butter, get it, do it. You know, it's all I can tell you. You want your coffee, you want your whatever it is, live it up. You know? All right. So I got our bird nice and in. Turn this around. I'm just going to show you guys. Come on. There's our bird. Oh, hello. Oh, good morning. It's such a good morning. All right. I'm going to turn this around and just talk with you guys a bit. Everything has been in a good flow. I haven't had any hiccups. Everything has been going really well, and I'm really thankful for that. You know, it's those things, it's those, you know, I have everything I need. Everything's been put together so nice, and I'm really thankful for that. Anybody else on this morning? Good morning, East Coast. Happy Thanksgiving 2025. It's got to be 5, 6, 7. It's got to be 7 or 8 a.m. on the East Coast. So, let's see. Getting rid of some trolls here. All right. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? All right. We got one person in the live. How are you? I hope you're looking forward to some turkey. I hope you're getting some turkey. A lot of people, you know, suicide rate is high during the holidays. And you know what? Just go get your own turkey. It does everything. You do not have to do Thanksgiving alone. You can have your own dinner. It does a lot, trust me. Make your own feast. You know, it's not a holiday that requires drinking. Did you know that? You do not have to drink in the holidays. But go out and get your own stuff. Get involved in your own deal, you know. If you're alone, who cares? You're having turkey, right? My hair used to be like long enough to where I could get it in a ponytail. It's just crazy. All right, so I'm just going to try, and I feel like, you know, when I'm doing my hair, it's like how I wrap with CeeLo. You know, you're just gathering it and pulling and gathering it and pulling. That's how this feels like. All right. So I just wanted to check in with everyone. I wanted to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. I also want everybody to stay safe. My neighbor's storage area off our carport where we park our cars got broken into. So, just be aware of your surroundings. And I just want everyone to be safe and have a very happy holidays. And I want you to know that you're loved, that you're not alone, and there's a healthy selfishness that I want you guys to take full advantage of. Okay? And I'm here for you. I love you, and I'll be checking in a bit later. So, full plates, kick that turkey's ass, stuff it any way you want to, have all the sides that you adore, and happy holidays. All right, I'll be talking to you guys soon. Mwah.